Told you I was gonna do another one. What's up, you son of bitches? So right now that one is loading up and it's gonna get rendered and it's gonna go out. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook, not my Instagram, and I'm gonna share it to a bunch of people that I watch on YouTube. Now if you're having a difficult time, actually I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna go into my past here a little bit. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff that my mom knows already. She's known for about 2 months, maybe even longer. So back in the day, I was a drug user. I was being picked on, and my friend had just died, and being picked on just made it worse. So I was like, shit, what do I do? Well, first I turned to alcohol, and that fucking sucked. I'd have a hangover every fucking morning. And, you know, when I started drinking, it was very cold where I lived. So I had that excuse. And I would take a little sip, a little cap full, and take it, and it'd warm my body up so I could sleep. Because I don't sleep with extra covers. I just sleep with a comforter, and my comforter is a piece of shit. And that was a new comforter, by the way. Brand spanking new. And I can't wear socks when I sleep. I can't wear a t-shirt when I sleep. So I'm just sleeping in shorts. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm getting cold at night. Mom, go buy me some whiskey. So I can, drink a little so I can get warm and go to bed. I did that, and, well, I started getting addicted to whiskey. And I found out really quick that whiskey makes me want to fight. And I would wake up with hangovers and I'd go to school and I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to be here. And I wouldn't drink alcohol, but I'd have enough to where it'd make me feel very fucking good. And then from there, my mom was like, no more. You're done. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to ease your pain. No more. I mean, I would go through a fucking bottle of Wild Turkey by myself within like 4 hours. And my mom, she knew that if she didn't let me do it, I was going to do it regardless. I would find a way to do it. And that's how I am. If I can't do it where I want to do it, I'm going to do it somewhere else. And so she cut me off of that. And I was like, fuck, man. I was... mind you, my best friend had just died at the age of 13. And we were in 7th grade. And he loved to fly airplanes. But he used to... Man, that kid, every weekend, his dad would go and spray crops every day. That was his job. And that's still his job. And he'd do that and do that and do that. Well, by the age of 7, he'd already had his own airplane, all that. Well, he was going to get certified to fly and operate a glider. On the day of March 31st, 2013, the day before Easter, the Saturday before Easter, we got the phone call saying that he had died in an airplane crash. It's taken a while, it took me a while to realize that he's okay now, that everything's fine, and he's watching over all of us, all my friends, my family, his friends, his family, and everyone that he knew, he's watching over. He's having a good time. He's flying up in heaven, literally flying his airplane. Because sometimes I'll look up, or I'll hear an airplane buzz real low, and I'll look up and I'm looking for it. and nothing's there. So I know he's watching. I know he's here. But I was like, well, what can I do to ease my pain? And my buddy, this was a friend that I don't talk to anymore. Well, that I now do talk to because he's sober as well. He was like, man, what do we do? I was like, well, you want to go get high? I was like, we can find something. And mind you, I've been sober for a year. I didn't go through no 12-step program. I went through mother program, which was my mama didn't let me leave from her side at all. And she had police at the school every day during lunch, like, you okay, man? You gonna stay here? And they would sit there and eat lunch with me. And that's while I was on it, because she knew I was going somewhere during school because she was getting calls. And so then I couldn't do it during school, and I couldn't do it after school. So it got to the point where it progressively got worse, and I started using other shit. And I don't know if you guys believe in God or not, but the day of my brother's birthday, when he was turning blues, I think he was turning 12. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, he was turning 13. October 5th. And he woke me up early in the morning. And he made me go to the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror. And he told me, son, if you don't quit, you're not going to see your 18th birthday. You're not going to see your little brother grow up into the man that you want him to be. You're not going to see your mother get old. You're not going to be able to have kids. And it broke me. Because literally in the mirror, I could see my future played out with drugs and me dying and at 17, almost 18. And then on the other side, I saw myself in my 30s with kids, a good job, a house, a wife that I like and love, and my brother getting out of college, my mom sitting on the front porch at a beach, sitting in a rocking chair, listening to the waves, looking out at the ocean. I could see that. And I instantly started crying. I said, what do I do? He said, son, you need to put it down. I would get sick every day because I was coming off the shit. I was in a terrible place, and I found something that made me happy, and I found something to do, and then I was like, well, shit, I gotta stop that. So I stopped it. On this very bed that I'm sitting on, I'm going to tell you a story that contains with the story that I just said. On this very bed, at the foot of my bed, I OD'd twice. Told my mama I didn't want to go to school those 2 days, so I was feeling sick. I OD'd twice, and I woke up. My girlfriend, she was calling me, asking me where I was. So I wasn't at school, and I said, I just did something that I shouldn't have done. And she was a senior, and she was like, hey, I'm going to have to go. It's a family emergency, okay? And school let her go, and she was like, what'd you do? And I showed her the baggie, and she said, you did not just do that. She looked at me and she said, Devin, you can't do this. This ain't for you. And I said, I don't know what else to do. Mind you, at this time I had been blocking out my family, my friends, my closest friends. And I wanted to see my best friend again. And after the third time, not ODing, I've OD'd twice. I've woken up twice, right where I OD'd at. Mom never knew about it until I told her. And I was doing everything from weed to freaking methamphetamine. I never touched heroin though, and I'm glad I didn't. And then, well, my girlfriend put me on lockdown mode after the second time. She's like, you know what? No, this is not happening anymore. Your ass is going to school tomorrow. You're going to stay with me all day, and we're going to be okay. And, well, the day I went to school with her, I snapped at her. And I was like, why the fuck am I here? Who the fuck are you to tell me how to run my life? And she starts bawling, and the teacher comes in, because we're outside at lunch, and we're sitting there, in the parking lot, and it was one of the most, it's up there, it's one of the most worst things that I've ever done in my life. And he was like, dude, what's going on? I'm like, I'm flipping out, man. I don't want to be here. I was like, all these people are here, and I just don't want to be around them right now. So he's like, all right, we'll call your mom, and you can go home. I was like, no, I'll call her. I'll find a way home. Please, just leave me alone. So I call my mom. She comes pick me up, and she's like, Devin, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, I don't want to be around people. I was like, it sucks that I have to be at that school and my best friend's not there anymore. It sucks now, even when I still can't go into that town and go see him. And it sucks because I'm like, I want to go see him and I can't. And, well, this is the third time I tried to kill myself, and I tried to commit suicide. Honest. I don't know what got into me that day, and for whatever reason, I don't know how I did it. I don't remember where I did it at, honest. I know it was at home, and I remember finding a piece of glass somewhere, and I stuck myself, and I just laid there for a minute. I was like, nothing's happening. So I bandaged up, and I'm like, oh no, I scraped my arm pretty bad. My mom was like, what happened? I was like, well, I was going to pick up this shard of glass, okay, that was in our living room, and I slipped, and when I slipped, it went into my arm, and she's like, oh my god, we need to go to the hospital. I'm like, no, I'm fine. And my girlfriend called me at that time, and she was like, Devin, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not depressed anymore, thank God, because that was a really dark time in my life. I'm on to bigger and better things, and honestly, if anyone's like, oh, well, you don't need to own a gun, no, I passed my psych eval. I asked my doctor, am I okay to own a gun? She was like, yeah, why wouldn't you be? You're not depressed anymore. I don't take my depression medication anymore because I'm not depressed. There are some days where I'm like, I just want to lay in bed, but that's because I can't sleep. I honestly can stay up till 8 o'clock the next very day and finally go to sleep and sleep for a day. And that's how I am. I don't know why. I don't know what I need to change. I've tried everything in the book, and nothing's really happened. But, that girlfriend that I had, I'm sorry for letting you down, And thank you for staying in by me when you needed to, and when you had to, and when you didn't want to anymore. She still checks up on me, which is cool. Sadly though, me and her are no longer together. She had to move, and I can't do long distance, and neither can she. She knows I still love her. And what's crazy is that she said that she's coming back down here in a few more months, and we may be able to reconcile because she wants to stay where I'm at to make sure that I'm okay. And I told her no, and she still wants to. So we're gonna see how this plays out. What the fuck is wrong with that? But yeah. I mean, my friend now, he's drug free. I do tobacco, which isn't an illegal drug. I'm 18 years old. I can buy it legally. I do vapor with the nicotine, not with anything else. I do smoke cigars. I'll smoke a cigarette now and again. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, well, that was perfect. I do vapor, I do a cigarette every now and then. I dip, I chew. This is the vapor I'm talking about. This is 100% legal. This is just nicotine. That's it. What was it? I found something that helps me, with the drugs and stuff. I quit doing drugs, and I picked up tobacco, which is a really bad habit, but it helps. It gives me the nicotine high that my body needs, or wants, or craves, not needs, but craves, and it helps me. It really does. Which is which is actually pretty cool because I can work my way down with this. I'm actually trying to quit tobacco, and with this, it might be able to help. Yeah, that's my past. Me and my buddy have reconciled, and we're trying to, become friends again. I mean, we're still friends, but we're not the friends that we used to be, and we're trying to get back to that stage, like, when we were in school, like, before high school. Oh, man, he used to come over to my house every weekend and spend, like, 3 weeks with us, and we'd sit there and we'd play in the backyard. We'd go shoot the BB gun. We play video games. We stay up all night and not do our homework. So we're trying to become those kids again. And we're never gonna become kids again because it's kind of impossible. But we're trying to, we're getting there. It's supposed to be coming over, I believe, next weekend or something like that. I don't know. But I mean, it's kind of cool that throughout all the bad shit, my family's stuck with me. My mom's stuck with me, and she's been a huge support. So is my brother, and my grandmother, and my grandfather. But there are some times where I'm like, fuck, dude, the world gets too much, and I'm like, just leave me be. Everyone has those days. And it's not a Miley Cyrus or whatever the fuck that person is. It's It's more of a, like, I want to be left alone to chill out by myself, like, play video games by myself, watch TV. And there's some days where I, like, want to call my girlfriend, my ex, and I'm like, hey, you want to come over? And then I remember she's, like, 4 states away and doesn't have a car anymore. So, I mean, me and her do talk. Still, you know, we're trying to figure out what we can do to get her back here. And honestly, when she does, I'm gonna hug the shit out of her. I hope and pray that she sees this, because if she does, she knows I still love her. She knows that I still care about her, and I'm trying to get settled into my bed. But I think the more that you guys know about me, the less I have to hide. And I don't like hiding stuff. It's actually a pet peeve of mine. That's why I can't have a girlfriend, because some girls that I date like to hide shit from me. Like, the one that I'm telling you about, she never hid a fucking thing from me. She never cheated. She never lied. I was the one that was doing all the lying, and then I found Mr. Upchurch, which you probably heard about him on my last video, who helped me through a lot of times. Roman Atwood helped me through it as well. Those two guys, they helped me become a better person, I guess, and have shown me the struggles and the achievements that they've gone through. And I'll never stop, doing what I'm doing because someone doesn't want me to do it. The drugs and shit, I had to stop. I had to. And I'm glad I did, because now, like, for example, the other day, let me tell you this. I'll tell you it in another video. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to make another one right after this. So you're going to have 3. Oh, yeah. Later.